This is the Capital One Venture X card, and the more I dug into it, the more I realized it's got a lot going on. Kind of like the front side of my Amex Platinum card. The good news is that the Venture X can still be a very simple, straightforward, premium travel card if you want it to be. However, if you want to truly maximize all the benefits that come with it, well, you've got your work cut out for you. In fact, that's why I'm making this video for you all today, to help give you a nice comprehensive guide of the Capital One Venture X card. That way you know which benefits you have access to better identify which ones you might like, where to find them, which ones require enrollment, so on and so forth. So hopefully this will make you a much better Venture X maximizer and user to get all that great stuff coming your way. So let's kick things off here with the first main benefit of the card that I think most people really like. Oh, I almost forgot. Two quick things up front here. Number one, I want to thank Aura for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a few moments. And number two, some house rules about this entire guide going forward to help you make sense of what's really going on here. First of all the credits that we'll be discussing in this video are issued as statement credits. That is, you're reimbursed after the purchase. All of these credits expire. That is, they do not roll over to the next month or year, so you cannot save them up. Also, some benefits do require enrollment. I will point out the ones that do, and terms apply to all of the benefits. You can of course visit CapitalOne.com to learn more and dig into that fine print all you like. Now on to benefit number one, the $300 annual travel credit. It's valid every card member year. That is the date you open the card, and every 12 months from that date. It's also valid for travel purchases via the Capital One travel portal. Currently, these eligible charges include flights, hotels, including ones from both the Premier Collection and the Lifestyle Collection, and rental cars. The nice thing here is that it's issued automatically, and you'll get one credit if the purchase is $300 or more to use it all up at once, or it's issued as multiple credits if your purchases are less than $300. You'll find that the statement credit normally appears in about 1 to 7 business days, but it may take up to 2 billing cycles. Now, since you must book travel via the Capital One travel portal, to get to that portal, what you want to do is go to your Capital One account and sign in, click on View Rewards, and then book a trip. Or you can go directly to travel.capitalone.com, and enrollment for this is not required. It just works by having your card. And for all you visual learners out there, once you sign into Capital One and choose your Venture X card, you'll then see the option to view rewards toward the top left. Click there, and then on the next screen, you'll see several ways to use your points. You just click on book a trip, and then that will bring you directly into the Capital One travel portal to book your flights, hotels, rental cars, etc., and then use that purchase toward your credit. To give you all a visual of how it will look on your statement, here's a screenshot from my account. On April 24th, I made my purchase through Capital One Travel for a hotel stay for multiple nights, $928.24. Then about 5 days later, above bordered in green, you'll see the Capital One travel credit come through for basically negative $300 to go against my total purchase price. By the way, if you want to learn a little more about this card, any of the benefits that we're talking about, or to see what the current offer is right now, I'll have some links down below in the description area, perhaps as a pinned comment as well, so feel free to check those out if you want to dig a little deeper. Let's talk about benefit number two, which is another one that I and many other people really like. It's the 10,000 mile anniversary bonus, and it's valid every card member anniversary year, issued as 10,000 miles right to your rewards balance. You can redeem those miles for all eligible travel, and enrollment is not required. Here's another screenshot from my account when I received that anniversary bonus on January 12th. Right there for 10,000 miles. My anniversary date was somewhere late in December, so it was not literally on my anniversary date, but it was probably 1, 2, 3 weeks after that date. So be patient. Once you've had your card for 12 months, they will eventually come your way. Benefit number three has the potential to give you massive value every year the more that you use it. This is all about airport lounge access, and it's valid on an ongoing basis for 3 main networks at this time. The first of which is the Capital One Lounge network, where you get unlimited visits for you as the primary card holder, and up to 2 free guests as well. You can also get into Plaza Premium Lounges, an unlimited number of visits per year for you and up to 2 guests. And Priority Pass Lounges, same thing here, unlimited visits, and the terms do not mention any restriction on the number of guests, so it seems to be unlimited guests for Priority Pass. Oh yeah. Just be aware though that for Priority Pass, it excludes restaurant, spa, and retail locations, so you're only getting into the actual lounges themselves. Enrollment is required, but only for your Priority Pass membership. To do that, you want to go to your Capital One account, click on View Rewards, go to the Benefits tab, and then scroll down to the Priority Pass membership, or just go to prioritypass.com/Capital One. Again, for all my visual learners, here's that same VentureX dashboard after you log in. Click on View Rewards, then up at the top you'll see some small tabs there. The far right one is set to Benefits. Click on that, and then you'll have a nice long scrollable list of your benefits. Go down to where it says Priority Pass membership, and then from there you'll be taken to the page to go ahead and initiate the enrollment process there. In the end, you'll receive your physical Priority Pass membership card via the mail with your welcome kit, and also that digital pass that you see on the screen can also be added to your mobile wallets, and that will be accessible right after you complete enrollment. So while you're waiting 1 to 2 weeks to receive the physical card, you can use the digital pretty much right away. Just be sure to get the Priority Pass app on your phone and then log into your Priority Pass account itself to get that card. So all of that was for Priority Pass. Now back to the Capital One lounges and the Plaza Premium lounges. You can get into those with either your physical Capital One VentureX card or your digital pass representing your VentureX card. So if you want a digital pass for that as well, here are the steps you want to take. Sign into your Capital One account via the Capital One app and select your VentureX card. On the next screen, tap on your rewards miles balance, and then following that, you'll see an option for Adventure Awaits. Tap on that little tile there. That will bring you to yet another screen with 2 tabs on the top. You'll want to select the one that says Lounges, and then that will move you to the middle screen that you see there, showing the option to view your pass. Click on View Pass, you'll then see your QR code, and you can add it, in my case as an iPhone user, to Apple Wallet. That way, even if you don't have your VentureX card with you, you can still use the pass to get into the lounges. Now, when we talk about using credit cards to your advantage, there's one part that we often forget about: security. Whenever you apply for a new credit card or bank online, you want to make sure your information is secure and get alerted if it's not. You're doing your best to create a better financial future for yourself. Don't let a scammer take that away from you. Have you ever Googled yourself and were shocked to find your personal information exposed on one of those public listing sites? These sites can have your full name, email, and even your personal address. That's why I'm excited to tell you about today's sponsor, Aura. Aura can identify the data brokers exposing your info and submit opt-out requests on your behalf. You can try Aura free for 2 weeks using my link right here. Aura also includes so much more to protect you and your family from online threats, including a built-in antivirus software, VPN, password management tool, identity theft protection, and more. It basically gives you a single place to go for your online protection needs at one affordable price. I also love the ability to get alerts whenever my credit report is viewed and when a new card gets reported for the first time. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit off your private information, or you can take action by going to aura.com/MarkReese to start your 2-week free trial today. I'll also put the link down below in the description area so you can get to it easily. And now back to the rest of the video. Benefit number 4 is the $100 TSA PreCheck or Global Entry Credit. These are valid every 4 years, and they're also valid for the application fee of either program, not both. You get up to a $100 credit. Enrollment is not required with Capital One, but you do have to enroll and sign up with the Department of Homeland Security on their site. Just go to that link you see there on the screen, ttp.dhs.gov, and then that will lead you to a page like this. You can choose the program you want to enroll in, get started, and go through the enrollment process. Just charge the application fee to your VentureX card. Benefit number 5, this is the Hertz President's Circle status. It's valid on an ongoing basis. You do have to enroll with Hertz, nothing to do with Capital One. And to find this benefit, you'll go to your Capital One account, then over to View Rewards, then go to Benefits, and then you'll see Hertz President's Circle status. The visual of that, again, there's your View Rewards tab, over to the Benefits tab there at the top on the next screen, and you'll scroll down to Hertz President's Circle status. and then you'll have this landing page to basically enroll for the first time and upgrade your status. There are also some great benefits of doing so, like skipping the counter and going straight to your car, really helpful with long lines. You can choose from the widest selection of cars, enjoy guaranteed car class upgrades, add an additional driver for free, drop the keys and go upon return, and even get 50% more points toward free days and car class upgrades. Benefit number 6 represents a couple newer additions that were not with this card when it first launched. The first part of this on the left-hand side is called the Lifestyle Collection, which is basically for hotels here. This is actually not yet released as I make this video. We'll see it later in 2023 and then hopefully continue for years beyond that. It's valid on an ongoing basis and it gives you VIP perks at curated boutique hotels worldwide. You'll also enjoy some nice benefits like earning 10 miles per dollar spent, getting a $50 experience credit to use on site. You'll receive a potential room upgrade, early check-in, late checkout, and complimentary Wi-Fi. And then on the right-hand side, we also have the Premier Collection hotels. These are also valid ongoing. You get this very similar VIP perks, but this time at more higher end or luxury hotels. Very similar benefits. The main differences here are that the experience credit is $100 instead of $50, and it also includes daily breakfast for up to 2 people. Enrollment is not required for either of these 2 collections. All you gotta do is go to your Capital One account, click on View Rewards, book a trip, and then go to the Premium Stays tab, or to go right to the portal, go to travel.capitalone.com and sign in. Right now, as I record this video in mid-2023, the tab that you see there at the top of the Capital One travel portal says Premier Collection for that type of hotel booking. But in the future, I got a visual here from Capital One. It will likely switch over to something called Premium Stays and just have both of them bundled together. It also shows you both benefits for each program, again, side by side, and which ones are also in common. So it functions at this point like a similar booking site where you type in your destination, check in and check out dates, how many travels, and then browse your hotels from there. Now, to avoid some confusion going into our next benefit, the first 2 hotel collections that we just saw are basically through Capital One. This third and next hotel collection is with Visa. So it's called the Visa Infinite Luxury Hotel Collection. It's also valid on an ongoing basis and it gives you very similar VIP perks at curated luxury hotels worldwide. Some of these may include a $100 amenity credit, a $25 food or beverage credit, room upgrades, and things of that nature. Enrollment here is not required, but for this one, you gotta go to a separate portal to book it because it's not inside of Capital One. So go to visainfinitehotels.com. That will lead you to this page where you can search for your hotel like a regular search engine after validating that your card is active. And again, here's some of those benefits that we just covered, but to give a little more info on that $100 credit, notice how it could be for the spa or services, a dining credit, which would just be an additional $75 on top of the $25 you already get. Could be for, using toward the room rate or even a golf credit. This may vary from one hotel to the next, so you'll just have to see what it is once you book and check in. Our 8th benefit is directly responsible when used in a strategic way to make the reward miles that you earn with your Venture X card worth potentially a lot more. You'll always have access to this feature as long as you have your card, and it allows you to convert and transfer Capital One miles into airline miles or hotel points of other partner programs. Capital One calls this feature the Convert Rewards option, and enrollment is not required, but you do need to link your accounts. So for example, you have your frequent flyer program and you have Capital One, you just basically exchange your loyalty numbers through your account to link them up. That way they can talk to each other and transfer. All you've got to do is sign into your Capital One account, click on View Rewards, and then Convert Rewards. Here's how that surfaced on Capital One's portal. Once you get to the rewards section, just clicking on that tile will then bring you to all the different transfer partners, both hotels and airlines. So you can click on transfer miles to any one of them. It'll guide you through the process to link them and then convert on over. There's definitely an art and somewhat of a science, meaning math, involved with using transfer partners in a very strategic way that leads to the best value for your points. So if you want to better understand how to use transfer partners and the best way to maximize your value, check out this other video that I did dedicated to just that topic. Now we get into some more of the lifestyle benefits with the VentureX card. Benefit number 9 is actually 2 benefits. I'm just putting them here together on the screen. The first is the Capital One dining program, and the second is the Capital One entertainment program. For dining, this gives you the ability to book exclusive reservations at award-winning restaurants. Just go to your Capital One account, view rewards, and Capital One dining to be able to place those reservations, or go to dining.capitalone.com. And on the entertainment side, this gives you exclusive perks at sporting events, concerts, and more. You find this in the same area under your account, under the rewards section, but you'll just click on Capital One Entertainment. Enrollment is not required to activate either of these. Here's how they look on the screen once you go to your benefits tab. You see dining and entertainment right there. The dining portal, once you click on it, looks just like this here. You can search for the date, time, number of guests, and all that to then book your restaurant. Also, the entertainment section, similar fashion, is basically a search engine. So type in your favorite team, artist, venue, comedy, performer, whatever you like, and then search for different tours and events near you or wherever you're traveling to. For benefit number 10, which is going to be on memberships and subscriptions, I'm also grouping several together here. We've got the Cultivist for a leading global arts club, Prior for editor-curated travel guides and newsletters, Gravity Haus as a social club for adventurers, and Vinous as a wine publication. Enrollment is required with all of these individual merchants, but not directly with Capital One. So to view these and then enroll, you go to your Capital One account, view rewards, and then the name of the merchant. So here's how that looks on that same benefits tab. All 4 are there, so click on them. Of course, terms apply. Some might give you a 6-month free trial or things of that nature. So check them out if they interest you. How would you like to save some money? I thought so. Let's check out benefit number 11 to help you do just that. This one is called Capital One Offers, and it allows you to earn additional statement credits with select merchants on top of your credit card rewards. There's no need to enroll with Capital One, but you must do your online shopping through the portal itself. And to find it, go to your online Capital One account, and then you'll see the credits for shopping there at the top. So here's a screenshot from my account. It's kind of like one of the first things that you see there on your dashboard. It's called credits for shopping again. So if you click on view all offers, there are tons of merchants here where basically you click on one of the options. So in this case, as an example, I'll click on Walmart. That shows you the terms and conditions of the offer. And then when I click on continue to merchant, then it brings you right to the Walmart page. You then shop like normal, pay like normal, and receive your goods basically delivered to your residence like normal too. Basically what happens here is you go through Capital One's portal and they track your activity along the way to check if you made a purchase, then give you, for example, your 5% cashback statement credit reward on your credit card bill. So that's how that functions, kind of like Rakuten or any of the other shopping portals that you may be familiar with. Moving forward to our second to last benefit, number 12, these are the insurance and protections. There are a lot of them here. Enrollment is not required, but if you need to use one of them, you may have to file a claim. And on the right-hand side is a little screenshot of the guide to card benefits, detailing all the deductibles, what's eligible, what's not, all the fine print for all these benefits. You can see the link there on the screen. I'll make it easier for all of you, of course, by putting that same link down below in the description area of the video in case you want to go over these in more detail, in case you have to file a claim. All the phone numbers, etc. are listed in that guide. And finally, benefit number 13 is the virtual card number. This basically literally gives you a virtual card number to use when shopping or signing up for subscriptions or things like that, to avoid exposing your real account number on the back of your card. You don't need to enroll here. It's just available 24/7. Just go to your Capital One account and then click on Get Your Virtual Card. You'll see it there toward the top left of the screen on your dashboard. And then you may have to verify that it's really you by having a temporary code sent. Once you do that little confirmation, you'll then see your virtual card number appear with the 16 digits. expiration date, security code, and all that stuff that you need to then go ahead and place a purchase. And in case you'd like a summary of all the stuff that we covered in today's video, because we did go over a ton of benefits, here's a nice little overview slide for you all. Everything from the $300 annual travel credit there at the top, down to the virtual card number at the bottom, and whether or not enrollment is required, shown there on the right-hand side. So feel free to pause that as long as you would like to absorb all those nice benefits. And with all that said, you should now be much more empowered to use this card at a very high level to your advantage. If you enjoyed today's video and believe it could benefit other people, then please help me get it in front of them by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and turning on those notifications. Also, check out the links down below in the description area to earn some more cash back when you shop online through Rakuten, to get your 2-week free trial with Aura and protect yourself online, and to view my site with some great credit card offers that I've organized into different categories to help you find the cards that you like best. I thank you all for watching today's video. Hope it brought you some great value. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And while you're waiting for that next one to be uploaded to this channel, always remember that you are great.